What's up, everybody? This is Mercury Roberts with the Peace Dealer channel, bringing you your July monthly tarot reading. I would like to thank you guys, Aries, for last month. It was pretty awesome just seeing you guys and the reactions that I got. I do this all out of love. So let's get to your July monthly reading. All right, what can I tell Aries for July 2017? Aries, July 2017. Oh, got cards popping out. I'm going to do it one more time. Cut the deck. And let's go. So your first card is the Eight of Wands. And so the Eight of Wands is telling me, okay, last month was a month of you getting out of your old trials and tribulations, Aries. So then this month, it almost seems like there's forward progress. There's forward movement in your situation. And you guys don't have to worry this month in July, because things will be progressing swiftly. It almost seems like you guys have made some great decisions last month with the trials and tribulations that you were offered. And so here you are now. Moving forward and don't know where you're headed, but you're going. You're like, no matter what is going on in a situation, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move through it. I am not going to stop for nobody. And this is what I want to do with my life. And so your second card is the Ten of Pentacles. And so the Ten of Pentacles is the legacy card. So this is about family legacy. This is about changing things, and changing the value of your life, changing the understanding of your life. And so with this card, you have forward movement, and you don't know where you're going. And in this card, you're trying to create a legacy. So it's almost like, for me, I would almost say like you guys are going through a new start, a new phase in your life. And it's time for newer things, but this is different. This is about what legacy do you want to create. So being that this is the opposition card, it almost seems like somewhere in your mind, you're like, okay, I'm here on earth, I'm living, I'm surviving, but what am I here for? What am I here to do? What am I here to accomplish? So I just don't want to be adrift in life. And so I want to make something, I want to show the world that who I am. And so with this card, it's definitely like an opening to your life. And it's like, what do you want? What seeds do you want to sow this time around? How do you want to make things different for yourself? How can you make things better for yourself? How can you improve on your life, on your situation, on your love relationships, on your work relationships? Whatever area is your prior focus right now, Aries, you are trying to create a new legacy with it. And things are going fast. You will be meeting new people in July. I definitely see the communications flaring and people coming around and trying to show you more about life, more about just understanding your own life, and more about different routes you can go in your life. So I'm seeing routes being chosen. So I would like to call this one choosing your routes. Okay, and so you guys have some routes coming up, some like a fork in the road basically, and you get to pick a new path in life. And so this card is basically telling you the path that you take will be the most serious path that you take in July, because it will alter your current destination in life. So it's time for some type of change. And so your third card is the King of Wands. And so the King of Wands is a card about self-expression. He is actually one of the greatest kings in the tarot. And why? It's because he has the compassion of all four kings. He has the compassion of the King of Cups. He has the stability of the King of Pentacles, and I'm sorry, he also has the righteousness and the caringness of, I'm saying the righteousness and the logical understanding of the King of Swords. And so with all these three kings of together, you get a very willful, powerful, skilled, and determined king. Okay, and a creative king, because he can use all four elements to his disposal. Okay, and so with the King of Wands here in the third position, this is telling you that you guys are about to get really creative. It's a time of creativity. It's a time of getting back to the source of you, like family life and home life, and you know what I mean? Things that are important, things that you're trying to be creative about. You're trying to make some changes in your life. And so it is time to get more creative about these changes. Like I said, you guys are creating a legacy now. And you guys are on forward movement. You're meeting more people in July. And so it is a time for you to be more creative in these endeavors with these people that you're meeting. And so in the fourth position, you have the Ace of Pentacles, Aries. And so I love this month for you, Aries, because it just seems like so relieving of the past that you've been going through. And so it's saying that in the past, you guys were offered an opportunity of change, a real grounded manifestation change. I don't know if you guys had started your own business, Aries. I don't know if you started a new love relationship. I don't know if you guys have started new spirituality, picking up new talents, new gifts. You guys might have been traveling a little bit more, opening up to traveling, opening up to your graces, and opening up to your gifts. Maybe some of you got married, because this card is definitely the Garden of Eden, and it's coming through the mountains and seeing the hope of the future. So you know, a couple of marriages could have went on. This is a general reading, and so you know, take it as such. But basically in the past, it says it was a time for you guys to open up to the resources that the universe had to offer you. And so these resources were openings for new paths in life. So it's like kind of taking charge of your own life and starting new things and getting the tools that you need to make these new starts. So in your fifth card, your fifth position, this is the Ten of Swords. And so the Ten of Swords is about benediction. It is about being the lost survivor, being the last survivor, actually feeling like the last survivor, feeling like you just came out of a black tunnel with no light at the end of it, and then finally you see a little bit of light. But it's almost like this, in between that, there's like this little bit of doubt that, you know, things will turn out better, or a little bit of doubt that things will go in your way, or that people will really support you with these new endeavors that you guys are trying out. And so it's almost like you kind of feel like you're alone, a bit stabbed in the back a little bit, mentally, from other people. You know, other people might have done some things to you that you really didn't agree with, or you really thought that, you know, was taking advantage of you, was kind of burdensome to you, and trying to take you down, basically. And so you guys are able to see the better side of life right now. Even though you've been through so many things, you guys are able to see the greater side of life right now. That's why the yellow is in here, because it says that within darkness there's always a dawning. No matter what darkness you're going through in June, or have been through in June, now it is a time to forgive and to start over and to recollect yourself. Situations are ending from the past, and you guys are moving into a new phase. And so it's taking those hard feelings that you got and muting them, and kind of just allowing the brand new and allowing the changes to fall through, and not being so hard on yourself, not being so hard on the people around you, because the Ten of Swords is definitely a card of feeling like in agony. So it's almost like, you know, so much is going on around you, it's burdensome, and it almost feels like, God, I'm dying inside. You know what I mean? But you got to keep pushing forward, Aries. You got to keep pushing forward. Y'all got this. Y'all got this. I believe in you. And so in your sixth position in the near future, this is the Page of Swords. And so this is a messenger card. This is about a message coming to you guys. So in July, there is a message. Maybe in the middle of July, there will be a message for you guys. A message, a mental message, a mental note for you guys, basically, about these changes. And it almost seems like you guys will be batting away at the past. And so I like this. I like this because this card was in your mental, and this is about the death before the dawn. And then this card is about fighting away the disruptions in your life. This is about fighting away the disruptions, and kind of being prepared for the worst, kind of being prepared for the best, for the worst. You're just kind of prepared. And so this is a sense of preparedness when it comes to mentality. So a mental preparedness when it comes to other people. You guys are meeting other people, and you guys are a bit watching. You're watching because you've been through a situation before where your eyes are wide open right now. And so you guys are not taking the bullshit. I'm just being honest. You guys are not taking the bullshit right now. And you guys are willing to bat away any bull crap that comes into your life in July. And you're not going to be dealing with other people's drama. You're going to be dealing with your own drama. You're going to be batting away your own mental deficiencies also. So it's about coming up with better, resourceful ways of thinking that may be productive for yourself. And so with this card, it's about batting away the old. And as you see, this person is looking on the more intuitive side. The page is looking to the left. And so he's looking to his intuition. He's looking at the way he's thinking about things, looking about how he's dealing with situations mentally. And so this is about changing the way you think about your situations that you're dealing with, and trying to do different things, trying to do brand new things. And so in your seventh position, you have the Devil here. And so death of duality, death of opposites, death of a way of thinking. This is the Self position in the seventh card. And so this is death of duality, death of the past, and coming. It's almost like you feel like you're a bit trapped in a situation, but you're trying to come out of it. You're trying to see the greater side of it, or you could be wanting more out of life. That's what I majorly think about the Devil in the seventh card, because the Devil wants more. The Devil wants to express himself more. He sees more than what is available to him right now. It's like, you know, how he was like, well, you know, forget being in here. I can rule over the whole earth. You know what I mean? And it's like that want for more, that lust for more, that craving for more out of life. And so you guys in July are craving more out of life. You're craving for more opportunities. You're craving for change. You want to feel you want to test your senses a little bit and see what's out there in the world. And so you guys are more open-nosed, and you guys are just open to opportunities and resources, and you guys are ready. The devil is not always a negative card. Sometimes it's a card of wants and needs. And this is saying that truly you're trying to manifest something right now. You're trying to manifest something, a legacy. You're trying to manifest a new legacy, a new start, a new beginning, and trying to be creative about it. And the opportunities were already given to you in June. And you guys have the mental capacity to be able to bat away the things that are no longer relevant into your life. And so in the 8th position, we have the 9 of Swords. And so the 9 of Swords in your environment position, this is about fear. This is about fear of stepping out there and doing what you really want to do. You know what you can do. You know what you can create. You know what you can make happen. But you're a little in fear because of past failures or past things that happen into your situation. And so it says in your environment, there's a little anxiety in your environment of stepping out and seeing what's new, because Aries is a really straightforward sign. And so you guys are not into looking left or right or backwards or anything like that. You guys are full-fledged forward movement. And so with this card right here, there's a little bit of anxiety in the situation. So it's like you guys are used to forward movement, but at this time something has you stuck and mentally stuck. It's almost like mentally you guys are thinking a certain way that is not useful to you. And you guys have to bring up a new way of thinking, a new creative way of thinking about things, so you can step out of the fear of the darkness that you once were in. You see, as this card is coming up also, it's like facing the darkness. There's a lot of facing the darkness. You know what I mean? Look at all this darkness in here. You're facing your darkness. You're facing your darkness, guys. And so in your 9th position, we have the Hermit in the heart position. The Hermit's in the heart position. And so you guys are reflecting heart-wise right now what's important to you. What is going to make you happy? What is going to establish you? Sometimes you need to take this time out. In Aries, especially for you guys, because this is heart month. And so you guys have to use your heart. You have to use your heart. You have to use your mind. You have to step inside of this right here and check and see what's working for you and what's not, and what's hindering you from new situations and what's not. It's about being caring to yourself. I see a lot of self-love needed to recover from something, whether it be work related, home related, love related. You guys need some type of healing. You guys have been through some rough times and you need the healing right now. It's well deserved. And I see this time coming. I see y'all batting away these problems, these torments, things that are not working for you. And so in the 10th position, I love this card. I love this card. In the 10th position, this is the 6 of Wands. And so the 6 of Wands in your final 10th card position of the higher realms, final card, outcome card. I love this card because this is in harmony with your first card. So these are both wands. So it says this situation will become balanced. It will balance itself out. You guys do not have to feel like, oh my God, I'm not going to get through the situation, or how am I going to get some forward movement in my fears, or fears about a relationship that you're in, a love relationship that you're in, fears about moving forward in work, or just going off on your own in work. Or just starting new in friendships, relationships with other people, and just kind of like, you know, who should you mess with? Who should you put your resources into or your mindset into? Because not everybody is good for you. And so it says here, this is the 6 card. And so 6 is the number of balance and harmony of gesture. And so This is the picture of basically the man going through and people celebrating him. He's been victorious. He's overcome some type of obstacle or oppression from other people. And so right here with the Six of Wands, this is basically telling me that you guys are going to overcome these mental oppositions, these spiritual oppositions that are going on with you, and you are going to look forward to the greater days of life. You guys are going to overcome this opposition that's going on in your life. Whatever it is, you're going to overcome it. If it's in a love relationship, you're trying to get out of a relationship that's not going good for you, this is the chance for you to jump out of it and overcome it and feel victorious. This is a short victory, but it is definitely a victory. It's a feeling of satisfaction that you have overcome a situation and that things are now working out in your favor. And so this is an awesome card. I love it. And so you guys deserve it. It's about that time. You guys have been going through a lot lately, and I understand that. And so it's time for a victory for you guys, and you guys are going to get it. So July will be a very profitable month for you mentally and emotionally, and creating a new legacy for yourself. So if you guys are trying to create something new for yourself, this is the opportunity. Go for it. Blessings to you, Mercury Roberts. I'm out.